a lot of commands I'm using it. So it is every technology commands are a little bit different, guys. Especially in terms of your Cisco related, the commands look like similar, slight changes. You can see, right? So this is a Cisco device. You doesn't feel any difficulties to understand. Suppose if you talk about any other technologies like a Palo Alto firewall, the Checkpoint 49 firewall, the commands is different. Okay, so we have to remember that all are Linux based design this operating system, right? Okay, so that the reason always I ask you to record and please go through the record once. Even I told when I asking the Viva question answer session during your Viva, so most of the questions I'll be asking like what are the things I train, especially in the videos. Okay, that's the reason I just request all the guys to please watch the videos. What are the at least my videos. Okay, so let's move on, guys. So as you can see, so right now we are configured with some basic thing, guys. These are the list of the commands we have used it. We have created these all VLANs. Okay. Okay. So now I want to configure my, let's say the static routing or any OSPF routing. So let's configure the OSPF directly, right? Rather than configuring your static routing. So I want to go directly for your static routing. So I will use the two switches here. Okay. So the functions are everything are same, guys. What are the things we are doing there? Same configurations, is no difference. Okay. The slide first thing is you have to enable the feature, then you can able to configure it. Okay. So as you can see, show feature. Okay. So you can see the OSPF is enabled or not. How to see? Just show feature. So EHRP is disabled. So only we are enabled inter VLAN. Then everything is disabled. You can see, right? Everything is disabled. So SSH we have enabled it. Okay, that's it. So how to enable? So go to global configuration mode. Okay, feature OSPF. So we can see, guys. So it asking to please OSPF will be shut down after 119 days. Okay, it will give only 3 months time. Sorry, I think almost 4 months, right? So within that, we have to buy this license to configure the OSPF in Cisco Nexus switches, guys. You understood what I said? In your organizations, when you want to configure the OSPF, okay, you have to buy the license from Cisco. Okay, so it will give only just see license not installed. OSPF will shut down after these things. Now, if you check show feature, now we can see OSPF is enabled. See, OSPF is enabled, but we are not running it. Okay, right now we are not running this OSPF. Okay, so license I'll apply later, that we can configure using later here. So better idea is to just copy your running to startup configurations, because you know license we have applied. It could be better to save it first before going for your next plan. Okay, so now how to configure, guys? So let me. You need to connect some devices or routers to this thing, guys. Right now we have not connected any devices. So what I'm going to do, guys? So I will create some loopbacks here. So in this switch, okay, I will create loopback. Say I will do IP address. Okay, 192.168. This guy is. We'll start with the range from 10.1 /24. Okay, so I will create one more loopback 2. Okay, I'll do this IP address is 11, 10 and 11 network. Okay, That's it. Okay, show interface brief. You can see. I think loop back. It will show you down. Yeah. So right now it has created the two loopbacks. We has an IP address. Okay. So then what I'm going to do? So now I'm going to configure my OSPF. So how to configure the OSPF, guys? So here is the same thing how you configure in your Cat switches. So go to global configuration mode. Okay. Router. Okay. OSPF. So OSPF, whether we can give the word or any number. Okay. So here how to configure, guys? So I'll give OSPF 100. Okay. So now I have to take to my this OSPF this thing. Okay. So before that, guys, you must first thing is you must give the router ID. That is very important. So router ID. Let's give some networks. Say example 192.168. 0 dot. Sorry, I'll give 100.1. Okay. So this is my router ID. Okay, so now I can show shutdown record. Now you can see show IP OSPF 100. Let's see, the process ID is 100. It has configured with this thing. It is a default VRF. Okay, the process state is 1. State is high availability is enabled. You can see this all details, guys. Your grace period is 60 states is inactive. We are not enabled any license as of now. Okay, so once if you have done this, then save it. How to save? Okay, copy, running to startup configuration. That's it. Fine. So now if you check show IP route OSPF 100, so you can see it has not learned anything. Right, so because we are not configuring any VRF links because so I need to shut down this PC and connect because these all interfaces are is assigned for the respective VLANs. So I need to connect the one VRF link, then create the other this thing. So what I'm going to do, I need to shut down and I need to restart it. I want to connect it. So can you do that? So same thing. So other routers. Let me explain. So same lab. Okay, we'll repeat once if you have any other time. This is my switch, guys, which I have not configured anything. This is my layer. Sorry, this is Nexus second switch, which I have not configured. If you see, show VLAN brief. So I have not configured anything here, as you can see. So nothing I configured. You can see no VLANs has been created. So what I'm going to do, so I will create some loopbacks here also. So loopback 1. Okay, so I'll give IP address 192.168. Here I'll give 20.1/24. Okay, then I'll create one more loopback. Okay, then I'll give this as 30. Okay, so then exit. So now what I have to do, feature, I have to enable the OSPF, right? Feature grace period is disabled. Okay, so what we have to do, license. Okay, grace period means it will give 120 days. So today it will minus, it will give 190 days. So how it was showing for switch 1. Okay. So now we can do feature OSPF. So now we can see, so it has given 120 days. After that we need to take the license from the CISCO, then we can able to configure. So if you don't buy the license from the CISCO, so what are you going to do? So OSPF automatically it gets shut down. It will not work. That is the CISCO. Okay. So let's configure this OSPF here. So how to configure the OSPF here? Okay, router OSPF 100. Okay. So then what I should do now? So router ID. So what is the router ID? I should do 192, 168. What is the router ID from router 1, guys? Do you remember?
100.1, sir.
So here I will give 100.2/24. Okay. Okay. So this is how we have to give it. Suppose if I type show, okay, no show there. Show IP OSPF 100. So you can see it has been enabled everything. VRF is default because your process ID for the both the VRF should be in the same network. Okay. Show IP route. Okay. So what did you?
Yeah, sir.
Sorry. What happened, guys? So we can see that, guys, it has been learned. So let's check this guy now. Okay. Show IP route OSPF. You can see it has not learned because this guy has learned. Right. So 20 network, 20 and 30. Right. It's going via 20.1 network. Loop back one. Right. So now this guy has some OSPF 100. Show IP route OSPF. So internal network, so it can able to reach. As you can see here I have created 10 and 11 and here I have created 20 and 30 network. Okay. So thing is now we have to just link with the VRF, 2 links. For that we need to connect the management interface. Once if we can the same network, so it will does the communication. Okay. The configuration are very simple compared to even for the catalyst switch. OSPF configuration is very simple, guys. Okay. So right now I don't think so we can able to ping. The ping is same here. So example like 192.168. So this is 100.1. Okay. So you can see no route because I need to connect one more link. Then only I can able to reach. The no route to host. Okay. So even if you ping from that side, from this switch 1, ping 192.168. Is 100.2, that guy. Right, so we cannot able to reach. So packet loss 100%. So because we cannot able to reach it. For that we'll have to connect the management interface. Then we'll do the VRF connectivity. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys. So let me switch off these two devices. We'll connect it and we'll do once again. Or I will show you the other lab. Let me show you some very interesting lab from CISCO. Guys, you are following?
Yes, Taj.
Yes, sir.
Listen, the other day you had told about CISCO Meraki, no?
Huh.
What is that about? Is it like a continuation of all this? Cisco ICE, or is it? I mean, SD-WAN and all that.
These all are different technology for now.
Cisco Meraki is also totally different, no?
That is the different technology. Cisco Meraki is they deal with the only wireless communication, wireless.
Okay.
Okay, and Cisco ICE is identity search engine.
Okay.
That is a device which will does the identification purpose in the network. That is different one. And this all technology, guys, is very vast. It's not like your CCNA, guys.
Okay. Even
All things.
vSmart and all does verification only, no?
That is for the
vSmart.
VLANs. That is for the VLAN. That is for your WAN technology.
Okay.
WAN technology is different. LAN technology is different. LAN
Okay.
is
Okay.
the
So
you are securing your internal
internal
network.
network. Okay.
Right. What you are morning, what I taught you about the SD-WAN, the SD-WAN is deal with your external security. So where you are connecting securely to the different your partners company, whether you have a branch office in different city or different country.
Okay. Cisco ICE and Meraki and all is internal network. LAN.
Yeah, so we can say Cisco ICE is for identifications. So it can be used for internal and external also.
Okay.
Okay. Regarding the wireless means, it's like we can say internal LAN technology, like how entity has connected a lot of access point, right? Every room they have the access point. Wherever you go, your laptop automatically it will connect it, right?
Okay.
Got it. That is a part of your Cisco Meraki. But devices, I don't know. In the entity, I think they are using Aruba access point. So as per the market shareholding, because in a wireless now the Aruba wireless has become the very top one in the world now. I think devices what they are using, I think in entity the wireless access point might be the Aruba. I need to check with the ITT. You can see, right, the white which is fixed there.
Yes, that's.
Okay, at the same time, so the Cisco ICE when will come to picture, when you want to access the wireless device, okay, you have to authentic for your device. As we can see, okay, every access point, your MAC address and IP address will be tagged, especially your MAC address, or with your email address. Okay, once if you enter into the any your 11th floor or 12th floor or 13th floor, so automatically it get connected, right? Not only for you, for every guy who is using our company laptop, is wherever you go, automatically it's get connected. No need to go and connect, not required. So automatically it get connected. Okay, so let me log into the server again. Okay, guys, even I have installed my here my Nexus also. That is 9000 is the latest which I installed here. 6.5 Nexus. Let me on this. Because I recently I had this loaded, guys. Boot loader. I think it's properly not installed. No auto boot or file not this. Because recently I have installed this. I need to check this out. What is the problem? Okay. Guys, any questions now? Because right now I switched off this device. Okay. Tomorrow we'll do some configuration of the data center. We'll do some routing protocol. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, so we'll check the lab which we was tomorrow we got stuck. Like yesterday morning we got stuck, right? So let's do, we'll open that, we'll try to solve the issues. Okay, so tomorrow data center lab full day, we're going to do the lab, same lab. Okay, so now I'll close this lab, I'll open the lab which we have stopped. I think it's the WAN. Okay, so this is a lab which we was missing, right? Okay, so at least we can able to see the basic configuration because it takes time. So what I'm going to do, guys? Okay, so right now, so is there any questions, guys, regarding this any data center lab? Okay, so that I can show you some other labs because I want to install some SD-WAN lab which is there available here. I'll show you the SD-WAN. This is my lab practically. So he has shown you some lab, guys. Okay, so how to import it, guys? Okay, I have a few labs, guys, which is already configured. It's long back. I don't know when I did this. Okay, so I want to show you this lab: BGP, VX, VXLAN, network, flooring the network edges. So these are the list of labs. So let me explain the basic lab, that is VLAN. Okay, how to import this? That I'll show you. Okay, you can see. I think import. Okay, so it will ask you where it has been stored. Let me open my lab data center. I think which lab is this lab. I think let me cancel this because it will go and dump here. I must see it is in data center. Yes, okay. This you should know, guys. I'm just importing this lab. So let me open this. You can see, so one management on board on this and that. We have to place in the proper path. So otherwise, it will go to different this thing. Okay, very nice. The extension for this EVNG, the configured file is, guys, that is UNL. Okay, so just upload. Importing must be zip file. It's asking to zip. You need the zip file. So I do have the zip file. So what is the zip file for this? Next. do this. Sort by type. Now I can see. VPC. Okay, this I want to open. Okay, it's asking to upload all. This guy is error. Okay, so now successfully it has been uploaded. So let's open this lab. So you can see it has configured some labs here. Open. So this is the lab. Has been done. You can see it has given a details like how I can use this lab. So you can see the lab, the VX lab, Nexus OS 9K version mentioned. So created by EVNG in 2017. Okay, so here the two routers have been configured the OSPF. So this is my Nexus devices. Okay, and these are the trunk links. Okay, and this is the other side of my switches, which is connected to the LAN inside my network. Okay, so use image for this lab Nexus 9K740 and 8 GB RAM for the each IOL layer 3 devices for 1542 and VPC 2 host we have used. Okay, if you have the less RAM, better to take the VPC host. So rather than using your real operating system. So it takes memory at a minimum 2 GB or 4 GB it takes. Okay, so now we can see the ISP layer 3 transport net mask and OSPF multicasting. So multicasting group with this multicasting rig hand RP ISP East has been configured. Okay, so let's on this device. Okay, so it's getting on all the devices, guys. You can see. So it takes time to load this. So now I will show you the what are the things has been configured, how to check this. And this, guys, this is very important, guys. This is the data center, guys. You can see these Nexus switches will be placed in the chassis. Okay, and these routers will be having separate chassis, and these switches is available in different chassis because one rack will be having different things. It will be mounted inside. Okay, now you can see, guys, everything is I booted now. Okay, so this is my ISP East, this is my ISP West. Okay, so as per this thing, guys, this is a very simple topology. I'll take the dark side, it will be very reflective. Is it visible, guys, for you? Guys, are you there?
Yes, Taj.
Yes, sir. Yes, Taj. Yes, Taj.
Because a lot of things I explaining, guys, today. Data centers still were not enough. You know, right? World is not enough. Anybody watch this movie?
No, Taj.
James Bond 007. You know James Bond?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that is a James Bond. World is not enough. There is a movie. Okay, here what I'm teaching, data center is not enough. It's all basic things what I'm training. There's a huge topology. I think morning I showed you, right? It's a huge one. Okay, so that you have to do more hands-on. That's the reason I recommend to you guys, please invest on yourselves. Okay, it will pay you back. Okay, so let's start with this, guys. Okay, so this is my ISP East, that is your left side. Okay, show run. Let me increase my font size. So you can see he has configured the OSPF domain 1 with the area 0. It is the backbone area, right? So he has configured the network, 10 network and 20 network he has put into the area 0. Okay. And has been the router ID as well. So SSH also he has configured. Okay, so now check with this router. Okay, show run. You can see these are also configured with the same, because as you can see this oval shape that indicates that it has belongs to the same OSPF area. You can see this is the IP address, same thing has configured. Okay, this is about the ISP side, because ISP side what they are going to configure very basic things. Okay, this is our ISP router, ISP west and east and west. So let's open the Nexus now. So these guys will go to. I think coloring also we can do. It's loading now. No auto boot or any. And these are also same root or something. So actually I'll do one thing. I'll on these guys. This square has taken 32. The boot and E. IF config. So PVT 1. This is 13.1. PVT 0. 13. So right now this is 0.71. So let me open the other one. 32. This is the map previously doing this. So let me do this. So I'll do that. I'll do one thing. I'll create one folder here. I'll import the same file. Most probably this lab. BGP, VPC, device, BC lab code. Let it open the same lab. So let me open this. So instead of checking this, so let me load this device. So I have loaded the two different guys. These all devices are on. So EVNG I am using the 2 EVNG I have installed it. So 071 and other is 32. So because before showing this how it has been configured, so showing the booting error, we'll check this now. I think here this, I think it should work. Let's check. Okay, I don't want to on all this device. So whether from this side it will boot or not, we'll check that. Okay, so this all start P70 various so no files are directly. So these are sessions and issues here. You can see, right? So like on SSD, checking all file system. Yeah, guys, it's booting, guys. This is Nexus 9000 series switch is loading now. Is reading the image file because the entire concept, the EVNG, they have segregated, divided because as I told you, the file is very big. So it's almost all, I think, 102 GB, which I uploaded, which I pushed to my server, I think last month. That's the reason they have divided. One is 42 GB, another is 56 GB, I guess. So now I'll show you this configuration, guys, how it look like. So possible we'll do this lab tomorrow. We can do the OSPF lab, and we can do a lot of things here. We can see here the topology. We can do domain OSPF here. We can do here a layer 2 functioning, layer 3. Okay, you can create
That's
our
from scratch you will start.
Huh?
From scratch you will do, no, this lab?
Yeah, right from the scratch we'll do this lab.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll show you this. What are the things they have configured? So once, if at least you will have the idea. So tomorrow, so what we are going to learn in this data center part. So lab, I have a very tons of lab, guys. That is not an issue. The thing is, so it should work actually as per our requirement. So this lab tomorrow will do because you can see that SV also they are working now. This is 253 to 54. They are belongs to the same network, and they have made one trunk link. Okay, and this is our internal network, which is going one ISP 1 and ISP 2, but they have given the name ISP East and West. You can give your any ISP 1 and 2. So same topology. Okay, so we will do tomorrow full day because it takes is a big one. I don't know how people will understand. So please on your camera, guys. Let me see, because it's a very big switch, guys. I think by default it will take 16 GB RAM, only one switch. Right now, two switches, right? If you on two switches, so already this all switches is on here, right? This all switches is on already. It is that. Okay, let me halve this, guys, because let me check my resource. Disable perfectly unused. Yes, okay. This is not a problem. Let me show you the graphic visualizations. You can see the green one, guys. What we can see, the consumption of the host CPU. So it using almost, this is a percentage CPU. You can see I'm using almost 50% of the CPU. You can see, right? Let me click here. The consumption of this is my graph, right? Because, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 device, and here 10 device I have on it. So that the results is showing the CPU 40% I'm using it. The RAM I'm using 19%, right now. Okay, no issues, because I have the sufficient memory for even for the hard drive, even for the RAM, even for your CPU. So I have the 32 CPU. You can see, right? 16 cores, 16 CPUs. Okay, remember, guys. So in your laptop, guys, maximum you will be getting 4 core. Okay, 4 or 8 core. So this is my 16 core. Means I have a 2 microprocessor running on my server. So each microprocessor has got 8 core, 8, 8, 16. So if you talk about virtual CPU, so virtual CPU it will support up to 32. My server. Right now, for me, it is sufficient. Okay. So let's go to this guy. He said 90% available in memory. I think this guy in XSY is take a very huge Ethernet model is coming up. So VDC. But thing is, guys, in this virtual device, guys, we cannot create the VDC because I think the reason is we require the license to create the VDC. So in one VDC, guys, we can connect the small organization, entire data center we can connect. So at the same time, guys, let me switch off these all devices. So stop these devices on. Okay, so system is getting ready. Just I want to check what are the things it has been configured. So most probably we will do the lab tomorrow for this lab, because it has covered the entire topic, guys. You can see it has configured the OSPF, layer 3, layer 2, okay, and even the access end user devices like configuring your virtual PC has connected. But we will take Windows 7 or Windows 10. Real PC will use it. Okay. Tomorrow this full lab, right from morning. And tomorrow, please, guys, please join earlier. 9:30 if I start. So I think before you go for lunch, I can be able to complete it.
Okay, thanks.
See, this much time it takes, because it's a very huge switch, the big chassis, because the height of this one is I think, what is the height of Pronow, that much of height this chassis. I think more than that. because to boot the device it takes 15-20 minutes. The other reason I have on only one device. I got one message, guys. You are very lucky today. You are 1 billion US dollars. This is phishing attack. So let me show you guys one more thing, guys. Networking. You can see, guys. Let me open my virtual network. So this is how it is connected, guys. Can you see here? So this is my physical adapter, physical interface, guys, of my server. Okay. So one port is for the management, to manage this device. I'll show you that one as well. So this is my management port. You can see. Okay. This is 0.25 is IP address, which I am using for the port. This thing, management port. Okay. Suppose if I go for virtual 0. Okay. So now we can see, guys, this is a list of VMs I'm running. Okay. And this is the hardware. Okay. And GNS3. So I think which I have installed it. So it's not yet configured. I need to configure this. And this is my management IP, yeah, where I'm accessing this server. You can see this is a list of VMs. I have on only two things here. You can see EVNG full pack 2, EVNG full pack 1. So this is the virtual interfaces. These virtual interfaces, you can see it is connected like this. It is connected for this physical adapter. Whichever, or if you on the device, it will get connected. Okay, so you can see VNIC 0, 1 and 2. So 2 is not available, right? So let me check this. Okay, so here the physical adapter, if you check, okay, so all interface 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 is not available, right? 2 is not exist. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so go to virtual one. Let me make it up. So 2 is not available, right? I'll make it up, guys. Don't worry. So I need to add this so that I will get more bandwidth, so that process and function will make very fast. 2 is not showing here. There is a no physical adapter to a channel. So 2 is not showing here. Everything is up. Let's see. At least now these guys come up. See, that's such a long time it's taking. Almost 15 minutes. should not take this note. He's reading the date and time. Can I notice here? He's reading. At the same time, so let me open this lab. So finally we did this lab. So let me on this. We'll check. I want to check this audit issue. I hope guys today I think I explained many things. I don't know how much you understood, but thing is guys, like every comments, please watch the videos. What are the things you have recorded? It's easy access for you guys.
Yes, that's
So what time you want to go guys today? All are your office, right? Like shuttle you want to I think 6 o'clock shuttle you want to take.
So 5:30, so it's raining outside, please.
Is raining started there?
Yeah, so it's raining heavily here.
Okay. You can stop recording guys.